Oh, low rating. Oh, we got one for you.
There we go! There we go!
Hi, I'm Dan Gildesan, voice of Spider-Man and Bumblebee. Ooh, and I want to thank all the folks at MegaPodTastic. It's a MegaPodTastic podcast.
We got something for you. We got something for you. You. It's something Megapod shiny. It's wrapped in Megapod plastic. Put on your Megapod jammy. It's time for MegaPodTastic. 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 MegaPodTastic.
Good morning, Megapodlings. It's Crazy Joe. Welcome to Krazy After Dark. Happy Tuesday. It's another Tuesday. I'm here. Super Chat Hippo is here. And we are being joined by a guest in just a little bit. He's not here yet, but he will be here. And no sense being coy. It's right in the thumbnail. That Junkman. That Junkman's joining us. He is checking up on his 8 o'clock video. He drops a video every night at 8. And it's 8 o'clock now, so he's dropping his video. He's going to check it out, make sure it goes smooth, and then he's going to be over here. So I see Sean is here. Good to see you, Sean. I see James. Good to see you, James. James just watched Ghostbusters 2. I love Ghostbusters 2. I just rewatched Ghostbusters 2 not long ago myself. Jesse. Good to see you, Jesse. Frank Castle loves the intro song. You can thank my good friend, Mr. Skiznot. Skiznot wrote our opening and our closing song. And Jonathan Sanders says, love the awkward hug clip at the beginning. We got more of those. We got plenty of awkward hug clips. I put all those awkward hug clips up when we were getting ready for Dragon Con. Because, wow, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? There we go. Okay, it looked like I was frozen. I don't know if the audio froze, but I got more. The beauty of the awkward hugs is when you're there at Dragon Con, we couldn't give awkward hugs this year, unfortunately, due to COVID. But the beauty of it is we usually set up right at the bottom of the escalator, and you could tell as the people come down the escalator who's going to hug you. It's just obvious because they get a look on their eye. They lock eyes with you, and you're like, that guy's coming in for a hug. So that's my good friend Chuck that you see in those clips. James is watching Shallow Hal. I didn't care for Shallow Hal myself. I pity the fool who didn't like Ghostbusters Afterlife. Man, I loved Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'm seeing it again tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it. What a great movie. It was everything I could have wanted. I did not expect it to be as good as it was. Like, I thought it was going to be good. I didn't expect it to be that good, but it was perfect. It was just the right amount of nostalgia. It wasn't too much. They didn't overdo it with the fan service. You want to see a movie that overdoes it with fan service? Jay and Silent Bob reboot. You take out the fan service, that whole film falls apart. There's nothing there but fan service. So this one's just the right amount. Obviously, most of the film revolves around new characters, brand new characters, which we know from every trailer. That's no surprise there. So yeah, it's a great film. It's just perfect. James says, today I watched a couple episodes of Home Improvement. I never cared for Home Improvement myself. Well, it wasn't my thing. David says, Joe, I mentioned Jack's Back last week. The movie's on YouTube. Yeah, I got to check that out. James Spader, 1988. I know it's a movie about Jack the Ripper. That's all I know. I never saw it, but that is what I know about it. Sean wants to know if I can review Tick, Tick, Boom, King Richard, or House of Gucci. That's a hard no for Tick, Tick, Boom and House of Gucci. I won't be watching those movies. I have literally no interest at all in those movies. King Richard, it's a maybe. It's a maybe. But Tick, 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 Boom and House of Gucci, there's just not a chance. I won't be watching those. James says, say Crazy Joe, imagine if Doomcock has a TV show on G4. And speaking of which, did you know G4 made a comeback? I did know G4 made a comeback. I don't think they would ever give any air to Mr. Doomcock. Man, talk about a worthless human being. To those who don't know, he's an actual Nazi. He is an actual literal Nazi. He has another channel under the name The Commandant, where he spouts out some of the most, Doomcock's the pop culture channel he does, but on his other channel, the Commandant, it's just hateful Nazi rhetoric, which is sad. So he is a garbage human being. Punk Nerd says, hey, good to see you, Punk Nerd. Had a rough week, overworked, cleaning for his grandma coming. Oh, I'm sorry you had a rough week, but Punk Nerd, the holiday is coming. You'll be able to relax, have a good time. Jesse says, hope they could somehow get Rick Moranis to come back if they do another Ghostbusters. Well, you never know. Rick Moranis has said he doesn't want to come back just to do a cameo. So I guess it really depends how big of a role they write for him. We do know Rick Moranis is coming back for Shrunk, which is the fourth Honey, I Shrunk the Kids film, starring Josh Gad as his adult son. And that's massive. That's a big deal that Rick Moranis is coming back for that, because he really hasn't come back for anything live action in over 20 years. Everything he's done has been animated voiceovers, he did the voice of Dark Helmet on an episode of The Goldbergs. He's done cartoons. But this will be the first time he is doing anything in live action. So the fact that he's doing a new Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movie, the door is open on a crack. James says, today at Dollar Tree, I got Star Trek The Wrath of Khan on Blu-ray. That is a steal right there, James. The greatest Star Trek movie ever made on Blu-ray for $1. You can't beat that. And Miles says King Richard's supposed to be really good. It looks okay. And guess what? He's here. It's that Junkman.
Finally here.
Welcome to the party.
I've been promising you for a while.
That's all right. It's good to have you here. Good to see you again.
Good to be here.
Where's Picky Haggard? I gotta have him on one of these days.
Somebody told me he was in Reno doing some gamblings. I don't know. He'll be back for Thanksgiving.
Well, that's good.
Most people don't want to see him.
That was so funny because obviously he and I were on a stream together with Enosh. And then the next week I said to Enosh, I was on stream, I said, where's Picky Haggard? He goes, who's that? I go, you don't know? He was here last week. He was right here.
He kept saying the name wrong too.
Trey says, what cartoon do you hope never gets live action? Oh God. I don't know. It's too late. I would have said the Chipmunks because I hate the Chipmunks, but they already.
I love the Chipmunks.
Really? Are you
as a kid? I mean, I hadn't watched it as an adult, but I loved it as a kid until they brought on those. Well, I'm gonna sound like the Phantom Menace now. Until they brought on those 3 girl chipmunks, and then
the Chipettes.
Yeah. Oh
boy. David saw Prince of Darkness last week. It's now his second favorite John Carpenter film. I can never get into Prince of Darkness. It's a little weird.
Nah, I never. I've seen it once years ago.
Jim Duggan says, did I get the popcorn bucket? I got the AMC Ecto popcorn bucket, the one that's shaped like the car.
Oh, the car was going online today, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was supposed to go on at noon.
Did it?
You know, I gotta tell you, I was second guessing myself too, because I bought that thing. It was $30 or $35, and I bought it, and then the next day it was like $90 on eBay, and I'm like, do I need this? Maybe I should sell this now.
Well, I hate to surf the web while I'm talking to you, but I really meant to go to look at it. It's probably gone now.
Yeah, I could show it to you. Hang on, let me grab it.
Who was selling it? AMC?
AMC. Yeah, it was AMC. It was like the Thursday preview. They were saying they didn't even think it would make it to Friday. But hang on, let me grab it. It's right over here.
I'll entertain okay. Welcome back to the junk room. You're going to watch me surf the AMC website to see if I can find it here. Y'all get to watch me have fun. No, do not allow. You don't need to know my location. I don't see anything about it on their website. Where do I order this thing?
So they gave me a choice. They said you can take it in the box, or we can open it up and put popcorn in it. So
I thought you said okay. I thought you told me you didn't get it on that live stream. Maybe I was.
I got it, but I chose not to get the popcorn in.
Okay.
They gave me a choice. They said we'll give you either a bucket of popcorn, like we'll just give you a regular bucket of popcorn, or we'll put the popcorn in there. And I said, nah, give me the bucket, because I'm like, then I'll be cleaning popcorn out of this thing. And,
you don't want butter all down in there and everything.
Yeah.
Is it plastic though?
Yeah, it's plastic.
Okay.
So it's pretty big.
I mean, it looked pretty cool from the pictures I saw. That's sweet.
And it fits quite a bit of popcorn in there. It's like it's completely hollow on the inside.
Okay.
I saw them filling it like a whole bucket of popcorn fits in
really?
There. Like I wouldn't think that they would be able to fit that much, but yeah, I don't know.
I don't see nothing on their website, so I must have missed it. I forgot all about it till right now. Oh well.
Yeah, I don't know.
It would look really good next to my new speed racer car back there. And you want to talk about a bad cartoon movie? Speed Racer.
Oh, I liked that one actually. In fact, that's one of the only movies I liked by the Wachowskis.
I don't even know why they call it. It might be an okay movie, but they don't know why they call it Speed Racer.
No. I thought it looked like the cartoon.
I don't know. I hated it. My daughter liked it though. She saw it when she was little and she liked it.
James asking thoughts on X-Play, everyone. In my opinion, my least favorite show of all time. I've never seen it. I can't comment.
Know what it is. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't keep up with stuff.
Sean wants to know what your favorite Christmas movie and TV special is.
TV special, I have to say the holiday special, right?
The Star Wars holiday special?
Christmas. That's a hard one right there because I don't really have like a go-to Christmas. I guess Christmas Vacation is like the one I watch every year, but it's not really that great of a Christmas movie. It's just tradition.
I watch Gremlins every year. That's like my go-to. Every year I watch Gremlins.
See, I haven't seen Gremlins in probably 20 years. I need to watch it again. I haven't seen that movie in so long.
I got really excited a couple of years ago. I was on the Warner Brothers lot taking a tour. And we were in front of a house, and they said, "This is Mrs. Deagle's house from Gremlins." And I looked at it, I'm like, "Oh my God, that is Mrs. Deagle's house from Gremlins."
Wasn't that Flo?
Yeah. I'd love to meet her. I got a Gremlins.
She's still alive?
She is. Polly Holiday. She's still alive.
Kiss my grits.
So, Junkman and Crazy Joe, will you watch the Thanksgiving parade? I gotta say no, because I'll be in the car.
I don't watch parades. I don't go to parades. I hate parades. They're probably the most boring thing I've ever seen in my life.
I don't mind having them on in the background. Like I'm gonna be driving. I gotta drive to Virginia on Thanksgiving morning. So
fun.
Yeah, that's it'll be good when I get there. But who the hell wants to be driving Thanksgiving morning?
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's the worst time to go somewhere.
I don't know what this means, Punk Nerd. Anyone want to enter Disney Vacay?
Vacation? Is that short for vacation?
I guess, but do we want to enter it? I don't know. Is it a contest?
I don't know. Maybe he's talking about entering the gates at Disney. I don't know. Lost me on that one.
Yeah, I'm a little curious. By the way, I was wearing this shirt today.
I saw. Thank you.
One of your shirts. You can get this on what's the website? Junkman merchandise.
Junkmanmerch.com.
Junkmanmerch.com.
And they're $20, but I'm gonna tell you, Black Friday they're gonna be like $13.
Well, I've been wearing this all day. And my wife and I were out shopping
really?
together. We were out doing Christmas shopping. So all day I've been wearing this. And at dinner, she looks at me and says, I just realized that that's not a picture of Mr. T, but of his action figure.
You notice that? Oh man. She lets you wear that out of the house?
Oh yeah.
No, good woman. Good. This is you can also get this shirt at junkmanmerch.com.
You can get a Dr. Pulaski shirt there.
So I've sold one. Actually, I sold two. I was like, I don't know why. I put that up as a joke, and I could not believe you bought one and somebody else. She gets no love. She gets no love.
Dante says they give out free Dunkin' Donuts coffee and munchkins at the Philadelphia Parade. Well, I do believe that Dunkin' Donuts is the sponsor of the Philadelphia Parade, if I'm not mistaken.
They give you a munchkin like from the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, you take one home for the kids.
Man.
Lisa says, it's not Christmas till I watch Emmett Otter and Muppet Christmas Carol. Sesame Street Float is back in the Macy's Parade. You know, a couple of years ago, I interviewed Marty Robinson, who's the puppeteer who performs Snuffleupagus on Sesame Street.
Yeah.
And I sent him an email. It was early November. I sent him an email like a little bit later. It was like a couple days before Thanksgiving. Said, hey, Marty, I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. And he said, thanks. I got to get up in the morning to be in the parade. And I thought, well, that's got to be the first time anyone's ever said to me they have to get up to be in the parade.
Be in a parade,
The Macy's parade.
Yeah. I thought you said you talked to Marty Robbins, and I was like, that singer's been dead for. It took me a second. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll have dead people on. Yes. Do we want to enter for a Disney vacation contest? Yeah, sure. Send me the link. I'll enter. Heck, I'll enter anything. What the heck?
You know, I saw a TV show today called Mr. T, and I thought of you. And it's not about Mr. T.
Well, my daughter, and she's 6 years old. My daughter's bus driver, the school bus driver, is named Mr. T.
No.
And she said something to him like, "Do you pity the fool?" And he looked like he was like shocked, like oh my god, a 6-year-old knows who that is.
6-year-old. My dog. I had a little keychain that was like talking Mr. T.
Oh, I got one of those. Yeah, I got one of those over there on the Mr. T collection.
When my daughter was little, she swore it said, "I'll pee in your pool." She would say that, "I pee in your pool." I was like, "No, it's not. I'll pee in your pool." Mr. T wouldn't do that to somebody's pool.
Oh boy, he had a show on TV Land in the mid 2000s where he helped people. Like he gave people who were having problems in their life, he'd go out.
I remember that. Yeah.
And his catchphrase was, "Teaching fools some simple rules," because every city has fools city.
I know you probably. I know there's some clips. I think it was one of his cartoons where they just took the clips of the live action. His lesson of the day.
Oh yes,
it's pretty funny to watch.
The cartoon's great because they make him so much stronger than he like. There was one episode where a stadium was collapsing, and he holds the stadium up.
Yeah, he's a superhero.
The people are getting out, and he says, "Hurry up, fools! I can't hold the stadium forever." Oh, it's amazing.
We had no problem with calling people fools back then.
David says, let's say Michael Keaton wasn't cast in Batman in 1989. Who would be your choice? Charlie Sheen or Kevin Costner? Oh, I don't know.
Sheen, I think I've been too young in 89.
You know, Bill Murray was attached to it for a while.
Yeah, Bill Murray one time.
That would have been weird.
I could see Kevin Costner was back in that time period.
I couldn't see Charlie Sheen.
No,
maybe we know too much about him too. So
yeah.
What is this? Do you think Connor says? Do you think the rumor is true? Druid from Eternals is the next Joker. I haven't heard that rumor, and frankly, I'm not sure which character Druid is. I've seen the Eternals twice, and I don't remember Druid. I didn't really care for that movie too much. It was okay.
I've heard mixed reviews, so
Yeah,
seems like I can't get. Everybody asks give me a different. Every other person likes it, and the other person don't. So that's really the most mixed Marvel movie review I've heard.
yeah, you're not a Marvel fan anyway, though, right?
No, so I don't know how I would take it. Which is bad because I watched the trailers and I was like, "This looks good. I wish I could get into it." And then I go see them, and I get so bored watching them.
It was weird.
I'm the
too.
only one.
They got Angelina Jolie in there. You know, she's a pretty big star. They didn't give her anything to do. Like, of all the Eternals, there's 10 of them. She had the least amount to do in the movie.
Just watching the trailers, I got the feeling she was in there just because of her name. Hey, we got to put somebody in here because I didn't recognize hardly anybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. What? Okay. James says yesterday, today, and tomorrow, whether there be pleasure or sorrow, time. What's going on, James?
Somebody singing some Barney music or something.
Spouting poetry at us here. Dante asks if we like the 18. I love the 18.
Oh, no. Yes, of course. There's no way you grew up in the 80s and didn't like the 18.
Dante might be new here. I don't know. Dante, if you're unaware, I have I can't get it. Let me see. Can I get this on camera? Let me see. I have a Mr. T shrine over here, like right to the it's right off screen.
Did you like the 18 movie?
It was okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was fun to watch. That's about all I want from an 18 movie. Something fun to watch.
Yeah.
I would like to see them do something with it.
They you know, what's his face and Murdoch, they had cameos, the real face and the real Murdoch. But Mr. T, they asked him and he said no. He said unless he could play BA, he said it was like somebody was going to the prom with his date.
It would have been odd if he was in there playing PA.
Yeah.
At his age at that time. I was like,
Dante asks favorite voice actors for Batman. I got to go with Olan Soule.
Man, y'all are too, man. See, I think I'm a nerdy guy till I come on here. And I mean, I don't know their names. I just like the original the animated series of the 90s. So whoever that guy was, I'll see him.
See, I like Olan Soule. He was Batman on the Super Friends.
Oh, okay.
Super Friends, and like when the old Scooby Doo's Batman meets Scooby Doo.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, and I think that's a good voice all around. Cartoon voice.
Jesse's with you. Tried to like Marvel movies, but it's just not for me. To each his own. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't get angry about it and say that Kevin Feige. I say they ruined Marvel and everything, and scream about it like some people would.
I'll say this though. I think the Marvel movies are saving the movie theaters right now. Because the movie theaters, like, you know, they were struggling, nobody was going, and then you got the Shang-Chi and the Venom, and
Spider-Man is going to be huge. It's going to be the first real huge one, I think.
Yeah, are you going out to see Ghostbusters?
I want to see Ghostbusters. My buddy Russ wanted me to wait for him, and he couldn't go this weekend, so I'm like, do I just go? So I want to wait. If I wait too long, I won't see it. I'll like it'll pass. I was like, I don't care. But I really want to see it.
You know, I have a couple of people who come to these live streams who tell me they like it better when I do them alone and don't have a guest. and I was thinking, like, you know, you have Russ on. You got Russ on once a week. What's more fun, doing it with somebody or sitting there alone? Like, for one thing, if I got to do all the talking for an hour, at the end of the hour, I'm just like, ugh, you know, like I think it's better having it conversational.
I like Russ because he's here with me. I have a hard time whenever I do these live streams with other people. We usually end up talking over each other, or you seem like you're used to it. So usually when I do it, it don't go too good. So usually I do it by myself.
Yeah, I've been trying to get somebody every week. It doesn't always work out, but I try to get somebody every. Yeah, I can't get my good friend Dave Perillo. I always do the lunchbox videos with him. I keep trying to get him to do these with me, but he can't do them because his son won't leave him alone. Like every time he tries to go on, his son pops up on screens. Like, who are you talking to? James says he's singing a song from Sesame Street. I don't know that particular song.
No, don't know that one, but I don't know many of them. If it ain't Rubber Ducky.
Jesse says, "Is BA your favorite Mr. T character minus Clubber Lang?"
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. Clubber Lang's a classic. I
They're
just
all
saw.
about the same.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he changes his performance that much. He's not really a versatile actor.
Yeah. he plays the same character, so he plays himself.
Sean wants to know if we think Mila Jovovich will be a Bond girl ever. No, I do
No,
not.
I think time's passed.
Yeah, if she was
they
gonna,
all in their 20s and hot. I mean, not saying she's not hot, but I'm saying they're all young.
yeah, I think she would have done that by now if she was
Yeah.
going to. Oh, yeah, this is interesting. Dante says,
Do they
you
still
like?
do Bond girls, or is that on PC nowadays?
I think so. I mean, I don't know. I've never been a Bond fan. I know people love Bond. I can never get into it.
Yeah, the last James Bond movie I saw had Timothy Dalton in it. So that tell you.
That's been a while. Yeah, no,
like
I saw GoldenEye. That's another thing. Every James Bond movie's got gold in the title. There's like 3 gold movies: Gold Man with the Golden Gun, Goldfinger. They overuse gun and die.
right.
Like, those words. Like I called the new one. The new one was called what was it? No Time to Die.
Yeah.
I called it Die Another Day, and then I realized no, that's an old one.
That's okay. Because when I heard the title of that one, I said, "Hadn't they that title already?" And like, no.
But it's the same thing, isn't it? Die Another Day, No Time to Die. It's like that's the same title. You just kind of like mixed up the words a little.
Yeah. Die Another Day. The next one would be Die Tomorrow and stuff like that.
Dante says, "Do we like Growing Pains and Family Ties?" I
Mm,
like Family Ties better than Growing Pains.
yeah, I like Family Ties. I've seen a few Growing Pains, but I like Family Ties.
Here's a little callback. At the beginning of Growing Pains, they're always outside their house taking a picture.
Yeah.
That's how the show started. It's the same house that Mrs. Deagle lived in the Gremlins. So there we go. Right back, same house. Mrs. Deagle and the Seavers
did not know
in the
that.
same house. My favorite 80s sitcom is Cheers.
Now, see, I've been thinking about going back and watch because when Cheers was out in the 80s, I was a little too young to really get into it. And everybody loves it. I need to go back and watch Cheers. I watched them, but I was a kid. So
one of the things I love about Cheers is nobody ever learned anything. It wasn't like, like MASH, they always had like a lesson. Like
MASH got really bad by the
it's like Cheers. Nobody learned a damn thing. It was 11 years of just people doing stupid things. It was like
that's good then.
And Dante wants to know if we like Foghorn Leghorn. Yes.
Yes, I haven't seen him in a long time, but how could I not?
Sean wants to know, when will we get Muppet stuff on live? You know what, Sean? Here we go. I am texting Muppet stuff right now and asking him.
That's a person?
Yeah, it's my friend Chris runs a blog called Muppet Stuff. So
I thought he wanted a Muppet topic for the day. Okay.
Hey, Chris, are you free next Monday night at 8? ? Want to be a guest on Krazy After Dark? ? There we go.
He can use the word Muppet. He's going to get copyrighted, striked.
That's his blog. So
he have a puppet with him?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't. He has a. Oh wow. My friend Dave Perillo texted me to say he already lost the Whamageddon challenge.
Oh my God!
You know the Whamageddon challenge. You gotta go. Though he's actually safe because it's not Black Friday yet. You got to go from Black Friday to Christmas Day without hearing "Last Christmas" by Wham on the radio or the store.
Pray to God, then that Mariah Carey song, man. I'll be happy.
If you hear another version, you're fine. It's just if it's the one by Wham, you lose.
I might do it. I might can do it. I don't really go nowhere anymore. There's nowhere to go anymore, so I don't go anywhere anymore. Remember when you used to spend a Saturday going to Toys R Us, Media Play, Suncoast, but now you're like, where am I gonna go? Walmart again?
I used to work at Suncoast.
Awesome.
Yeah. Geriatric Geek. Hello, good to see you, Geriatric Geek.
Hello, Geek.
What are you holding in your thumbnail? Is that a bat with nails in it?
With some pops behind him.
Yeah, he's a good guy, Geriatric Geek. No Time to Die is an underwhelming Bond film, but the send-off is great. All right. I don't know. I didn't see it.
That sound like I know how it ends, so that sounds like a spoiler.
All right. I'm going to cheat on this. Dante's asking favorite 90s sitcom. First of all, I hate Full House and Family Matter. I don't like those.
Thank you. I think we were too old because I don't get into that TGIF Friday stuff. We made fun of it when
I like one of them. I like one TGIF show, and I'm going to cheat because it crossed over. It was an 80s show.
Let me guess.
In the 90s.
Can I guess?
Yes.
Perfect Strangers.
Perfect Strangers. That's the one I was going to say.
That wasn't as cheesy and as corny as the other ones. Oh shit. Yeah. But I like some 90s sitcoms, but
yeah, I don't know. I can't think of many 90s sitcoms. I wasn't watching a lot of sitcoms in the 90s actually.
Well, Seinfeld, of course, I have to say that.
Yeah, I watched Seinfeld.
I love News Radio, but it's hard to find anywhere nowadays.
Oh, that's a good one. You know what? It's on
it's on Crackle like one season.
It's on the whole series is on Tubi TV.
Oh, really?
Tubi TV,
okay.
yeah. So
I'm surprised NBC don't have it. But.
I've been watching on Tubi TV. They put up the 70s show CPO Sharky up there.
Oh God, man, I forgot about that one.
I've never seen it before, and
yeah,
it's great because it's basically just Don Rickles insulting people.
Yeah, I have to check that out. I'll tell you another good 91s. I have been watching this on Hulu, I think, or HBO. It's on one of those. Third Rock from the Sun. People forget about it and how funny that show is, especially if you're into sci-fi stuff.
I always love the one where he picked up John Lithgow picked up William Shatner at the airport.
Shatner, yeah.
And he says, "How was the flight?" And he goes, "There was something on the wing." And and Lithgow goes, "I've seen it too."
Yeah.
But Connor says,
I was watching an episode of Third Rock for Sun the other day, and John Lithgow was complaining about music, and he did his whole rant from Footloose, if you remember his preacher rant.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, man, it took me a while. I was like, I've heard that before somewhere.
Did you hear John Lithgow is going to play Mr. Drummond?
Oh yeah, on the remake thing they like to do every now and then.
Yeah, I heard it from you. I was watching your live stream. I didn't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. Like I'm regurgitating news I got from you back to you. So there you go. Connor says, "Do I think there's going to be 5 villains in New Way Home? I think there's going to be 6. It's going to be a sinister 6, man. We're going to have a 6th villain. Everyone's going to be disappointed in Spider-Man No Way Home. Everyone's built themselves up too much. Like they're going to go in and they're going to be like, that wasn't as good as I thought."
Can you imagine if Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's not in it, how the reaction is going to be?
I think they're going to, you know what I think is going to happen? I think they're going to get like their stunt doubles in the costume. So you're going to get them in the costume with the mask. You're not going to see their face. I
think at the very end, there'll be like a 30-second scene at the end. They'll fight, take their mask off, and it'll be them, and that'll be it. But I think there's going to be somebody big showing up at the end. That's what we were talking on our live stream about. Somebody to get everybody excited. And I think it's going to be Wolverine. No, I don't know if he's going to stay in the universe, but.
Skullman says, "Remember when I revealed I was a Cowboys fan living in Southeast PA?" I do remember that, Skullman. I have no horse in that race. I'm not a sports fan, but I do know when you say around here that you're a Cowboys fan, you're taking your life into your hands. People are crazy about that. And Trey wants to know what you think about Power Rangers.
Man, y'all gonna get me in trouble asking me what I think about all this 90s stuff. It was like my dad. Yeah. Well, I would watch Space Giants, and my dad would be like, "What is this stupid looking crap?" And that's how, because I was in my 20s by the time Power Rangers got out, and I was like, "What is this stupid looking crap? This ain't Space Giants or Ultraman."
Yeah, I never could get. I didn't get into Power Rangers either.
Yeah.
So it's just a generational thing. Yeah. Sean, really? He wants you to sing to him.
I'm not singing anything, or especially not singing Winter Wonderland.
Come on, man. That's top favorite. Look, you're giving us homework, Sean. We got to come up with 10.
10. I only think I watched 10 cartoons. I mean, we only had 3 channels, and we couldn't record them. So I only think I watched 10.
I'll give you He-Man. I'll give you G.I. Joe. I'll give you Transformers.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, that's.
Pac-Man, Rubik's Cube, Cubert. Just go with them.
Yeah,
I hate Scooby Doo though. I'll say that, and everybody gets mad at me.
I never liked Scooby Doo either. I liked Yogi Bear though. I liked Help It's the Hair Bear Bunch. So that was a '70s
I don't
cartoon.
know if I know that one.
It was it was
Maybe I
a
see it.
it was a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. It was the same thing as Yogi Bear, but instead of the forest, instead of like the woods, they were in a zoo, and there were 3 bears. And,
Oh, okay. I always like those kind of older cartoons, like Chili Willy, and it was a whole set of those guys.
yeah, Andy Panda and
Yeah, and I love Woody Woodpecker.
Woody.
Woody, that was better than Bugs Bunny.
I did love me the Looney Tunes.
I did, yeah, I liked them too, but I meant out of people that cause trouble, I think Woody Woodpecker was better than.
As a kid, I never liked Tom and Jerry.
Love Tom and Jerry as a kid.
It always bothered me they didn't talk. I'm like, why don't these guys talk?
Love Tom and Jerry.
Let's see. How do you find Will Smith in the snow? Okay.
Okay, because a racist joke.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting, Lisa. You follow
You're getting
the fresh.
canceled.
You follow the Fresh
Oh,
Prince.
you know, I've never seen an episode of The Fresh Prince.
I fell off that show. Like I watched the first couple seasons, then stopped watching. But
Again, I think I was out of the house by then. I wasn't watching TV much.
hey,
That's when I heard it.
it's Ambassador. Perfect Strangers. Love Larry and Balky. Of course. Don't be ridiculous.
I heard they were bringing that back.
They are. They're bringing it back with like
Oh.
women. It's going to be like 2 women now.
Oh no! Come on, come on. You know, I always thought Larry was the funny one of the show. Everybody loved Balky, but to me, I liked Larry was always the funnier one.
Oh yeah, he had those like he was so good at deadpan.
Yeah, deadpan
Oh,
humor, yeah. And he had to put up with that silliness, and I was like, okay, I can relate to him. I thought he was the funny one.
I thought he had the best catchphrase. Oh my lord! Every episode. Oh my lord! Whatever Balky did. Power Rangers is a knockoff of Voltron, and yes, Voltron will always kick the cat crap out of Power Rangers.
Yes.
Good to see you, Ambassador. Let's see. How many videos about Kathleen Kennedy is Geek? Oh, by the way, did you see Geek the Gamer Kid is getting lazy now? Like,
no, what's he doing now?
He's not even doing his own videos. He's got like I clicked on like he had his review of Ghostbusters. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be bad. What's this? I click it, and he had that guy Ryan Cannell on there, and I'm like,
I like Ryan. I ain't gonna say nothing bad.
It's like, man, he's like outsourcing his videos now.
Just sits back and collects the money and throws a little bit to Ryan and the other guys.
Yeah. Favorite worst bad movies you hate to watch? Okay, I'm confused by this question, Sean. Are you saying so bad that they're fun to watch, or that we actually hate to watch?
Hate to watch. If I hate to watch it, I don't watch it.
Yeah, I don't know. I hate Batman and Robin. That was terrible. I'll give you one of my favorite so bad it's good movies. Karate Kid 3 is amazing. It's terrible. It's so bad, but it's so great.
I don't think I've ever seen. Is that the one with the girl? Or is that still got?
No, that's the 4th one. The 3rd one is the one where like they open Mr. Miyagi and Daniel go into the bonsai tree business together.
Oh,
it's terrible. Like they have the bad guy Terry Silver, I think he's going to be back on Cobra Kai this year.
Yeah,
but they need to establish real quick that he's bad. So they use like the ultimate 80s shorthand, and like John Kreese goes up to him and is like, "How's it going, Terry?" And he says, "I'll tell you, business is rough. There's just nowhere to dump toxic waste these days."
Oh God, it's so on the nose.
Oh boy. Tom and Jerry was talking in the '92 movie. Yes, Richard Kind was the voice of Tom.
Richard Kind,
who can?
I like that guy.
Yeah, he can fit his entire fist in his mouth. Did you ever see him do that?
Oh,
he used to do that, like on some show.
If it's the guy I think he's on Curb Your Enthusiasm, he was in Clifford, the movie that I like.
Yeah, he talks like this.
Yeah, and he's all mad about you. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking.
Spin City.
I get him and Robert Klein mixed up.
Do we like Tiny Toon Adventures, Mickey Mouse characters?
I never got into Mickey Mouse stuff.
Tiny Toons is all right. Mickey's hit or miss. I never thought Mickey was all that funny.
I never saw Mickey that much as a kid.
Yeah.
Not like the Warner Brothers that would be on every Saturday for 2 hours. It seemed like.
Oh boy! So what do you do for Thanksgiving? We're being asked here by Dante. Favorite Thanksgiving food? You got Thanksgiving plans?
I just go to my parents' house. My brother's gonna be there. My sister's not coming down. She lives out of town. And then I got my kids gonna be there and his kids, but nothing really special. Once you get about my age or part of your age, it's just like, let's get this over with. I mean, I see these people they all live in the same town, so it's like I see them every weekend anyway.
Yeah.
And my parents live like 2 minutes away from me, so I was like, okay.
The thing that I dread about Thanksgiving is somebody gonna am I gonna get stuck in a room? Like, I hate football. Football, it bores the crap out of me.
I'm lucky nobody on my family is really into sports, so that helps.
Yeah, I'm always like, am I gonna get stuck in a room where there's one TV and football's on, and I'm gonna be sitting there like, oh god.
Well, you can always ask what they think about Donald Trump.
Oh, that's always fun.
Yeah, or Biden. You can get you good. You can play that game.
Sean says, will we watch the new Resident Evil? I probably won't.
I have never seen any of them, so I probably. Man, it seems like that's my answer for everything. I ain't seen it.
Dante says, do we remember the animated Karate Kid? I do. I wasn't crazy about it.
There was an anime series?
Yeah, it was weird. It was like he and Mr. Miyagi were like traveling the globe together fighting crime. It was a weird show.
I'm going to look at that one, yeah.
James says, ultimate favorite bad movie. Oh, hi, Mock.
Oh, hi, Mock. Yeah, The Room is great.
Did you ever see when somebody took The Room? They took clips from The Room and put it in the video or the trailer with the Last Jedi.
Yes, it did really good. It really matched really well with it. Yeah.
All right, Connor, I'm going to go on a limb and say he does. I'm going to say he does. Connor wants to know if you have Batman 89. Do you have Batman 89 toys?
Do I have them now or did I have them then?
Well, let's go with both.
I don't have any. I don't know if I do, they're in a box somewhere, but I don't have anything like back there. But I know I had Batman and Bob the Goon and Joker.
Yeah, I think you did a video, didn't you? You were like showing, but then
that's a Batman animated series. I think. Okay. I got a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. Those Batman 89 and 90 toys, that they were weird though, because
there was only three figures,
and it was all variations on Batman in costumes he would never wear. It's like, here's Batman in a bright gold shiny out. It's like,
yeah,
you don't wear that. Yeah, I know it's not on your store anymore, but I gotta say, you had that great shirt in your store for a while. That was the Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, they keep taking it down. I'm gonna need to put it back up there again. I don't understand. I was like, why they care about that? I mean,
it's so. No, most people aren't even going to get what that is.
No, I'm surprised they even look and know what it is.
Let's see. Ambassador says Animaniacs was so damn funny. I liked Animaniacs. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was oddly enough on a stream with an animator who hated Animaniacs. And I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah. He goes, I'm an animator, so I'm really critical. And I'm like, apparently everybody loves that show. Let's see. Where are we? Richard Kind hosted the Disney World Christmas Day Parade in 1998 with Caroline Ray. That's really random trivia there.
Yeah,
I know some random things, but I don't.
I don't know if I want to hear his voice through a whole parade.
I got to drive the car a couple of years. I drive a car in the Dragon Con parade. That was weird because there's just so many eyes on you. It's like strange. You go around the corner and you just see people like. It's like then a TV camera comes right in the window. It's like, wow, this is weird.
You had fun at Dragon Con this year?
I did.
I was the only one that left after 3 hours.
I can't believe you left that fast. That was crazy. It took you longer to drive there, didn't it?
Yeah. No, we were there. Well, count lines and everything. We were there. Well, we were there from about 10 when they opened till about 3 o'clock, 2 or 3 o'clock.
This coming year is going to be interesting because I'm bringing my daughter with me. My 14-year-old. She wants to go. So So that's going to be strange. And my wife's coming too. So I think the plan is they're not going to spend all their time at the con. They're going to go to the aquarium and do other stuff around town. So,
yeah, see, we don't do panels. So me and my son only really walk around, look at costumes, and it wasn't much cosplaying, I guess, because of the pandemic. And we spend most of the time in the merchandise area. And that was all. It just wasn't nothing good up there. So
I just hope to God that this year we don't have to wear masks. I mean, like it just the masks. It's like I don't know. Some people are going to say I'm being like selfish or uncaring, but it's like right now anyone who can get vaccinated, who wants to get vaccinated, can. You know, like it's like you can get vaccinated if you want to get vaccinated. You can get vaccinated. So it's like if people choose not to, I mean. Like we all got to wear masks to protect everyone. It's like people got to make their own decisions at a certain point.
You got to protect. I'm worried about protecting myself. I do what I can to protect me.
Yeah,
kids. Everybody else, I ain't worried. Everybody's got to protect their own self. But then at DragonCon, they told us that we had to show that we got our vaccinating shot. It took me forever to get my son's. I forged it, and then they didn't even ask to see them when we got there.
Really? They had somebody going through the line when I was there.
Well, I did all that for nothing. Well, he got one shot, but he didn't have his second shot, so I just kind of doubled it to make it look like he had two.
Ambassador, man, Dragon Con's in a league of its own. It's not like any other con. It's like a 4-day party, really. Like
they never have any really good. There's usually maybe 2 guests, but there's never really guests. I see these other smaller cons with guests. I'm like, man, why can't Dragon Con get that? Most of the time I don't even know who they are, but that might be just me.
See, I pretty much go for the Star Trek guests. So
they usually got good Star Trek.
Yeah.
But then again, this is my 22nd year in a row, so maybe that's another reason. It's like, how many times can I see William Shatner?
Yeah, they get Shatner every year.
Yeah.
Every year. Lisa says, what do you think of all that Muppet merch at D23 that we can't get our hands on? I didn't see any of it.
I didn't even know D23 was this weekend until it was over, and I still didn't hear anybody talk about it.
Did you hear? I heard this from Campia, but did you hear Chapek? He chickened out. He was supposed to go, and he canceled because he knew everyone was going to boo him when he got there.
Oh yeah, I watched, like you said, I watched John Campia's little clip about it.
Here I got let's see. I got this. Where is it? I got too many clips here now.
See here. Crazy Joe MegaPodTastic writes, I heard there's a deleted scene in Dune where Jason Momoa's Duncan, Idaho trips and falls in the sand. When he stands up, everybody points and yells, hey, looks, it's Sandy Duncan. You talking about the Broadway and film actress Sandy Duncan? That's a deep cut. You're welcome. All right, Crazy Joe, thanks for sending that in, man. Okay, next up.
I had it on the background he read. I don't know if he read that one or one of yours. I'm like, wait a minute. I had to go back and look.
The chat, his live chat, was not pleased with that joke. They were like, that was the worst thing.
Well, there's another clip of him reading it live that I'll play sometime.
Oh, I saw that yesterday. That was amazing.
I tried to send him I've only done it once, and I tried to send him a super chat so I could ask him something, and it wouldn't let me. It's like I've been blocked or something. And I was like, I don't know. So that's okay. It wasn't that important to ask him. Sometimes I hate that I watch him.
James, I'm gonna say if I'm ordering pizza, I want to get it from like some authentic Italian pizza shop. Like I want some old guy named Luigi in the back making it.
Yeah, about the two, you have to go with Pizza Hut.
Yeah, honestly, I think if we're going with like the chains, like if we're going with a chain, I gotta say I think Papa John's is better than both.
I used to really like the last couple of years. I don't know. Like you said, I'd rather go. If I'm going pizza, I'm going local.
Dante says, do I remember a great local cover band called the Sensational Soul Cruisers? I do not.
Nope.
I do not. Where do you live, Dante? Obviously you're somewhere in the Philly area. Wait, I'm not saying give me your address. Don't throw your address in the chat. But it's like, you must say like Montgomery County or Philadelphia or South Jersey. I don't know. James says, as much as I like Kevin Smith films, I'm concerned about Clerks 3, especially after the He-Man drama Kevin Smith started. He didn't start any He-Man
What?
drama. He didn't start any. A bunch of online trolls were angry because women were in it. I mean, that's basically what it comes down to. He didn't start any drama. But I am concerned about Clerks 3 because
Really?
I heard the plot. And
I
don't
know it's
think,
about a heart attack, making a Clerks movie.
yeah, I don't think Kevin Smith is capable of making a movie anymore that's not self-referential. Everything's about him. Because it's like that's his story. He had a heart attack, and so it's
Well,
like,
Clerks 1 was his story.
yeah,
Why?
I don't
Chasing
know.
Amy was kind of his story, he says. So.
Yeah, I was in Chasing Amy.
You were in Chasing Amy. What?
I was in Chasing
That's my
Amy.
favorite, one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, I was the hockey game. The hockey game with the finger cuffs and all that.
Yeah.
I was there.
Can you see you?
Not really. I mean, I'm tiny. I'm tiny. When they go to the wide shot of the entire
okay.
crowd, I'm like in the crowd. But when they were shooting the close-ups on Ben Affleck and Joey Adams,
Yeah.
I was like right off screen. Like I was just to the left of the camera. And I thought, oh, this is great. Because when they go to the wide shot, you're going to see me because I'm sitting right next to Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
But then it came time to do the wide shot and they redispersed us. They were like, everybody, we need to spread people out more. And I'm like,
Nah.
you're not going to see me.
I actually have a Chasing Amy poster signed by Kevin Smith on my wall right over there.
Yeah. Ben Affleck, by the way, that was obviously that was before he became a super big star,
Yeah.
but he was a really nice guy on the set. He was talking to us between takes. He was very friendly.
Yeah. Yeah, but Kevin Smith he's went downhill a lot. So
Oh man, that
I got my
last
fingers crossed though.
that last Jay and Silent Bob movie was painful.
I used to like the original Jay and Silent Bob, but I go back and watch it now and I'm like, this is kind of hard to get through.
Connor, we're kind of addressing this right now.
I'm excited to see a trailer. I got faith that it's going to be good because I didn't think 2 was going to be good, and he pulled 2 out.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm a longtime fan, so it's like whatever he does, I'm going to go see it.
Yeah, but man, I watched one of his movies with his daughter in it, and I watched really 15 minutes of it, and I had to turn it off. That was that Yoga Hosers, I think it's called.
Oh yeah.
God, it was horrible.
I still haven't watched that one.
Don't.
I bought it at the Dollar Tree. They were selling it on Blu-ray at the Dollar Tree.
Man, Russ, I didn't see Tusk, and Russ keeps asking me to watch it with him, and I was like,
Talk Nerd says thoughts on YouTube removing dislikes. My friends are really pissed. I don't give two craps. It's like it doesn't do anything. The dislike button, it's the same as the thumbs up, thumbs down. It's just it's all engagement. They do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I like it in a ways if I do a topic, but I mean, I never have all mine's usually. Not trying to say mine's great or anything. My downvotes are usually only 10 out of 1,000 view video. So
I got one video that got like I have 2 videos that got massive downvotes. And totally predictable. It was me saying I didn't like the Snyder Cut.
yeah,
I got massive downvotes because I said I didn't like the Snyder Cut. It's like, well, sorry, I don't like the Snyder Cut. And then I got massive downvotes because I defended Brie Larson once.
Ooh, we can't do that on the internet. I did one that took all the clips of other people reacting to the sequel Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
And people hated me for that. I got cussed out in the comments for that video. I was like, I'm just showing you clips of people excited about seeing it. I didn't add no commentary to it or nothing.
The video I did with the Brie Larson, it was Friday morning. Captain Marvel opened. And it had only played on Thursday night. So the only people who saw it are the people who saw it on Thursday night. And the number of negative reviews outnumbered the total number of reviews for the last Avengers movie that was a year old. And I said, so you're telling me more people saw Captain Marvel in one night than saw Avengers in a year? I said, that's proof that this is BS and not to be taken. Oh man, everyone came after me. And I'm like, but it's true. I go,
yeah. And it's from all the people that said they would never see it.
Right. Then they all claimed that nobody saw it. Disney bought the tickets themselves.
Oh, yeah, that
It's
was a
like,
good
yeah,
one.
that
Yeah,
makes sense.
remember
That's a business move.
I was like, why didn't you do that for Solo? Well, it was too obvious. I was like, okay.
Because we were on to them by then. Sean Lolland says, Junkman, what's better, DC Cab or Santa with Muscles? Oh my God, Santa.
Oh man, DC Cab. I have
Sean,
to
Santa with Muscles is unwatchable.
go. Yeah, even in a bad way, it's almost unwatchable. DC Cab's got some funny parts.
Mouse High says, I pity the fool who thinks thumbs down hurts the channel. Yep. I will.
Oh yeah, like I said, it's engaging. So YouTube sees it. Speaking of thumbnails or thumbs, I saw that thumbnail you used for me. I was like, what do you find the worst oldest picture you can find? Back when I had the other hat back in the old studio. It's like a 3-year-old video clip. I was like, God.
You said that last time too. You guys.
I thought it was the same one when I saw it. I said,
Well, no, it was a different one. But yeah, last time.
So you picked 2 old ones. Would you go back to my page and just pick the oldest video you could find?
Yeah, I just go and click here. I start clicking videos. I'm like, oh, let me get a still shot. There we go.
Yeah, I'll send you a still shot next time.
And hang on a second. Wait a minute. I got to be quicker with these things here. There we go. Jesus Christ, will you look at the time? It's almost.
That's funny.
It's almost the end. We only got a couple minutes left. Yep. So almost 9:00. And
so you always do an hour? See, I never have my time program good. I'm like, I'm gonna do an hour and then I'll do either keep going or I'll go under.
Yeah, well, one of my friends is on at 9, so we're gonna start. You know, people are gonna start getting confused. They're gonna be like, "Oh, I don't know, Cinema Sickness is on now." So,
oh, okay. Maybe that's my problem. I do a live stream when John Campia is on. Maybe that's why taking all his audience away.
I've been live at the same time as him. Like I was doing something. I was reacting to something, and I'm like, oh, no one's gonna watch me. Campia's on. They're gonna.
Yeah, but I never looked to see what was on. Maybe I should. But
my friend, the Carpetbagger, has a tendency to go live when I'm on, and I'm like, Carpetbagger, what are you doing? Every day, it was when I did Tuesdays. I'm like, every Tuesday I'm on. Every Tuesday, and you choose.
Yeah, you don't want the same similar type content person to.
I think we've got the stream ending joke here from Sean. Why do couples go to the gym? Because they want their relationship to work out. That is truly terrible, but we thank you for it anyway.
And there's funnier jokes in Santa with Muscles.
So you're doing three videos a day now.
Three.
How where are you coming up with stuff?
Well, the reaction video at 3 a.m. was a little easier, but a lot of people, that was really hit or miss. Kind of moved on to call them 3 a.m. quickies now. So I don't. But some days it's tough.
How many copyright strikes are you up to from the French guy?
He gave me a warning that I would take him down. He wouldn't give me a copyright strike. So I ended up not fighting him because he did them on my live channel feed where I do clips of my live feed, and I don't have ads on it yet. And I'm close to getting ads. I don't want them to be like, well, look, you got a copyright strike. So I was like, it ain't worth fighting on that channel because I don't.
That guy's got to lighten up. He has got the thinnest skin of anyone I've ever seen. So.
Yeah, I know. It just makes it more fun to pick on. I don't know that.
And that's my dad. You should make a shirt that just says, "And that's my dad." That's it.
Oh, I like that.
You don't have to put a picture of him. People who know.
I ain't never seen anyone like that.
Well, thank you, Scott. Scott says 2 favorite podcasters. I don't know. Do a podcast instead. Do a podcast instead of what? This is why I hate it.
I guess he means audio. I don't know. Like an old-fashioned podcast.
Joey feels ignored. So let's make Joey feel at home. Hi, Joey.
What do you mean? We've been answering the whole show. All we did was answer these other people's questions.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like, well, what? But see, it's like if you don't know, guess what's it going to be? It's just going to be reading questions. That's it. It's just going to be reading questions.
Well, like I did my live stream with Russ, and I got a comment. It was a whole list of what I need to do. He said, "Don't have the same guest every time you do a live stream. Have your topics all planned out." I thought, I'm not making a video for you. When I supposed to email you every time I'm going to make a video to ask you if it's okay.
Bremania says, "Poor Joey." Joey, he's a sensitive soul. I don't know. Maybe I got something weird here. I can put on for Joey. Joey, do I got anything weird for you?
I'm sorry, I can't even hurt Joey.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have anything weird enough. Oh, here we go. I got this.
What the hell is the bat for? They used to call me Crazy Joe. Well, now they can call me Batman.
Oh.
That was for you, Joey. All right, I am going to wrap this up because Junkman's got places he's got to be, and you guys probably all want to go over to watch the other live stream, which is starting now.
Or they can go watch my 8 o'clock video, my Dear NECA video, where I give NECA some advice that they need.
Like your toys shouldn't fall apart when they touch oxygen.
I don't think they want you to take them out of the box.
Oh man, their stuff looks great. They make stuff that it just you can't open it.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. If you're not subscribed to That Junkman or That Junkman Live, please go over and do so, and you will get three videos a day.
Unless I get lazy, or I did a reaction to the cartoon on Star Wars holiday special, and it got blocked.
You should do a video promoting yourself as the world's foremost Thundercats authority. That'd
be good.
I know a guy that'll
get some furries after me again.
Super chat from AMXF who says, "Watch your mouth." AMXF, super chat Hippo sings his song to you. I was advised to AMXF. I was told by Enosh. This is what Enosh tells me. His old screen name was Tom Hanks Nutsack. Enosh said, and I'm like, that's
a name.
Wait, I'm gonna go for the double entendre here. That's a mouthful.
Oh man, we hope it's a mouthful.
We thank you for the super chat, AMXF. Don't be a stranger. Come on in every week, AMXF. And I'm telling you, Lisa and I can vouch. We looked for your other comments last week and they weren't there, or we couldn't find them. I don't know if YouTube hid them or what happened, but and Dante says, "Happy Thanksgiving, guys." All right, everyone, we are going to. We're going to wrap this up. Everybody go subscribe to Junkman. If you're not subscribed already, thatjunkman.com, where you and go to his merch site, Junkman Merch, where you can buy shirts like this or
this is $13 this weekend.
All right. Keep wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas
with the plastic feet.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
Tell everyone you need.
Keep wearing those pajamas
with the back door flap.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
Don't open it, it's a trap.
Oh,
it's a trap.
Some people call them PJs,
some people call them
jammies.
They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander Adamas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas.
Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas.
And now we're having fun.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
And now the song is done.